G'day everyone, and today's video is an exciting one. We are looking at my irrigation. Let's get into it. Alright, so this video has been quite a long time coming. We are finally looking at getting rid of my janky irrigation setup that I've had sitting around my back and front lawn for the last couple of years. I'm really excited. I've got all teed up with an irrigation company around the corner from me. So let's go down and check it out and pick up some gear. Alright, we are here at Mclaren Vale Irrigation to pick up my irrigation set, so let's go inside and see what the guys have prepared for me. We've got Paul with us, so let's have a quick turn around of this camera and see my design, shall we? Alright, so this is my plan, yeah? So, Paul, are you alright just to walk us through what you've done here?
Yes, mate, no worries. So, okay, so what we've got, your plumber mate's going to hook into your water meter down here. We'll have our 4 solenoid valves here in the box just here.
Yep.
Which I'll show you in 2 secs. Okay, so we're just going to be all colour-coded here. So we've got the tech line, which is the brown tube here.
Yep.
So that's going to be for your garden beds, all right? Station number 1 out the front, we've got a blue loop here, okay, which I'll go into the sprinklers in a sec. We've got the red section, which is just in here on the lower end here.
Because I've got my garden beds there and I've got 2 different grass.
And you've got 2 different levels. So we're going to keep the lower level on one in red, and we've got the higher level in blue, and then we're going to run 19mm all the way at the back into a big loop at the back. Which will do the bigger area at the back. Flow rates, you've done the flow test for me, but we'll try and keep under that 36 litres a minute.
Yes.
So back will be 26 litres a minute. We've already done a flow and a pressure test.
Yep.
25 out the front, and 12 in the little shallow area at the front.
Yep.
Garden beds, you're only rocking about 6 litres a minute.
So that's hardly anything, so that's cool.
Hardly anything, so you'll be sweet. Okay.
Yep. So this is all the fun stuff, isn't it?
This is correct. All right, so valve setup, I've just sort of semi-screwed that together for you.
Cool.
Okay, so Hunter valves, 19mm off there. This is all sort of semi-done for you. 1 pressure reducer for the garden beds.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep.
Cool.
So on here, that's just a flow control, so you can adjust that. So just throw that in the shed.
Yep.
DC latch coils.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll have...
I've got that because I've got it all battery powered.
Battery powered, correct. Yep. Okay, so you've got 4 of them, obviously red and black wires, okay, and what they'll hook onto...
I like this part.
Is the Hunter node, okay, so a 4-station Hunter node. You'll see up the top here 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're your station numbers in the red wires.
Okay, cool. So I just match the red with the red,
red with the red, and the black with the black.
The
That's it, correct.
Awesome.
Okay. Mounting bracket that can actually, you can put on the side of your box, keep it out of the water if we need to.
Okay, cool. Which is what we'll do.
Runs off 1 9-volt battery, but you can use 2, which we recommend. Probably just change them at the start of every season. So.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so that's cool. That makes sense.
Now we went with the Hunter node for reliability, obviously, because it's pretty easy, set and forget. But I specifically said I wanted battery.
You wanted batteries, correct.
So that got rid of a whole heap of Wi-Fi options and those kinds of things, which a lot of people go for, but I don't have a power point anywhere near it, and I didn't feel like running power through the garden or anything else like that, so that's why I've gone for the node.
100%.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so and you'll see with our plan, everything's colour-coded.
Yep.
Okay, sprinkler head-wise, so we're using the Hunter MP rotators.
Yes, I think every man does now.
That's it, correct. So you've got like MP2000s are all black, so 90 to 210 degrees. Yep. Okay,
so even my dots are colour-coded.
All your dots are colour-coded as well. So the only ones I can't do are the white ones, so I've had to make them orange. So, so it should be sort of pretty straightforward to follow. So they're all bagged up in there with an adjustment tool.
Sweet, that's cool.
So we've got all
bits and pieces.
all your other odds and ends that we need that are all sort of bagged up for you. Sprinkler wise.
Okay, yes, sprinkler. So what do we do with this?
So we've gone 3-inch bodies. So they'll just pop up a little bit further if that doesn't break.
There we go.
Okay, so they'll pop up to that sort of level. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to set them at dirt level.
Yep, so the top of the cardboard's my brown, my dirt.
Correct,
yep.
Exactly right. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to hook them all up, screw them all in, away we go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to turn the system on for a couple of minutes. They'll pop up and they'll flush.
Okay, cool. And that flushes all the dirt and crap.
All the dirt and gunk that you think you'll get out, you won't get it all out.
Yep,
So,
okay, cool.
Okay, and then when we're happy with that, they'll obviously pop back down. Then you're going to go through, lift them up, put your black head in.
Yep.
Red head, whatever you need to do. Then obviously turn it back off, they'll pop back down. Have a set of mouldy grips with you because they're just a bit easier. Turn the system on. These are going to spray all over the place.
Yep.
Best thing to do, I find, stand on top of them, get your mouldy grips, ratchet that to you, line up your left-hand edge.
Yes, okay.
Okay, as soon as you've done that, we'll use this orange tool.
Yep. And then we adjust the right-hand side.
Adjust the right-hand side from there.
Yep.
So
Sweet.
That's the quickest and easiest way to do it. And yeah, then you'll be sweet.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's pretty easy. Like, if you look at everything, I mean, there's a lot of gear here. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of 19mm, and obviously we've got the other stuff as well. So, a lot of stuff, but I think that's about it. I think we need to load up the car. Alright, so this is the hooking up of the solenoids, isn't it?
That's it. Correct.
Okay.
It's probably just the easiest bit rough, but it's probably just the easiest way to show you.
Yep.
Okay, so what you've got, those 4 wires out of the node, the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay, we've got these little 314 cable connectors in there. They have 3 ports in them. Okay. So what you'll do, these are your DC latching coils, so with the red and black wires. Okay. So what you'll do, so number 1 wire will go into 1 port of the 314, as will the red wire from, say, station number 1 or valve number 1.
Okay, yep.
Okay, and we'll just continue that through. Obviously your common wire, which is the black wire, which will actually go into another one, and then you'll join up to, well, that'll probably go into the middle one. But yeah, then what we'll do is we'll loop that. I've just given you a little bit of extra cable that we can loop and then go to the next one.
Okay, yep.
Okay, and then that'll loop into there. Okay, so that'll sort of do that, and then 2, 3, 4 will just follow on. So you'll only be using 2 of the 3 ports. Push the wires in, you just cut them nice and clean, push them in, and you just use your multi grips to clamp them down. So that's all you need.
So you don't need to strip them or anything.
Don't need to strip them. You can just cut them nice and clean, do that. So they're the easiest connections that we use. They're waterproof for above ground, so they'll be absolutely fine for what you're trying to do there. If that makes any sense at all.
It does. Sweet. Thank you for explaining that.
Easy, mate. No worries.
Go backwards. It won't coil on you. That's the way. See, it's just laying straight into the trench.
And coiling your pipe like this might take a little bit longer, but it won't twist your pipe and it will lay straight into the trench.
Without twisting.
Lay your sprinklers on the ground according to your plan, and then when you come back to them, you just cut and fit as you need.
So I found a trick. I don't get it on that back one. I get it on this one here.
Okay.
And that way it clamps better. I can get it on easier. See?
Beautiful.
Stella!
Putting a bit more in.
Once you find your height, secure it with some dirt and you're ready to go to the next one. Some of the areas might require some extra attention to get your levels right.
Alright, so this is the manifold all ready to be hooked up. So I had, after Matt Dorm left, my other mate Matt came and helped me hook it up. Yes, there's a lot of Matts in my sphere. So we have the basically positive and negative, or common, in this instance, which is here. This is straight off the solenoid, and this is from the Hunter node. Got solenoid for number 2, 3, and 4. So if I use my little diagram here that I've got, so I've got one that'll go straight to the solenoid. Now then I have a common that goes between everything, that goes from the node to a plug, which then goes into the thing, and then a daisy chains on. So that's what I'm going to be using as my little diagram that I'll have up here, so that way I can remember exactly what's what. So let's do the positives first. All that. So we have positive 1. Now this is kind of cool. So the node's actually really handy. I'm going to leave a bit of cable here because I could actually chop. Actually, I might just leave the Hunter node there. I actually quite like it there. It's nice and snug. I'll leave a little bit extra. I'm not going to leave a huge amount of cable. So we have that there. So put that one over there. So this is from the node. I've got my strippers here. Actually, I don't even need strippers, I think, because of these connections. I have my connections here that Mclaren Vale Irrigation gave me. So these are 3-way, there we go. So I got one here. There you go, so 3 ports. Where's the camera there? 3 ports. Silver to the back, and they're waterproof. So put your wires in and you clamp them down. So, okay. So, alright, I can see that one up the back's in. Check. See? There we go. Oh, that's it. Oops. Okay, so I can see everything sitting up there, which is good. I can see the 2 little red nodes, the little red bits there. And I'm going to go ahead and clamp those down now. Done. So that's that one connected. Give that a bit of a chop. Connector. Oh, you can hear that satisfying. Not my sound effects, but the other one. Okay, that's awesome. So we've got both of those sitting up there. Get the multi-groups. Done. Doesn't need a massively firm hand on it, but it's done. And clamp down hard. 2, yep. Done. Might actually just give that a bit of a chop there and there. There, it's that one. I actually need to go and daisy chain these ones along, so I'll get a bit of extra cable. I'll actually use this little bit that I've got sitting here. So that'll be go. Okay, so I have 3 black ones up there, nice and wedged in. Yep. Done, and that's trailing off to the next one, so that'll be node 2. Done. That daisy chains off to the 3rd node. Okay. Oh. Once you get a bit of this silicone on your hands, it's very slippery. Okay, yep. Just got them all done. Okay. Okay, so everything's hooked up apart from the zone 4, which doesn't have its common. So we've got a bit of lead here if I want to take it away off screen. That's cool. Okay, so from here I'm going to hook up the other common for the final one, and then I think what we might do is we can program the system. In the meantime, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to flush everything manually, because it does need a bit more of a flush. I kind of flushed everything before, but it was a bit hay going. So yes, I'm going to flush everything, and then I'm going to cover over all the holes, and then we can start everything from there. So let's get on to that, but I might stop and have some dinner. It's been a massive day for me. I'll just turn the camera around. So yeah, been a huge day for me here. So Mad Dom came down and gave me a bit of a hand in the morning, which is awesome. Unfortunately, had to go back. I've had another couple of other mates come and go throughout the day, which has been awesome, but all up today has just been huge. I think I've got up at about 7. It's about 6-ish at the moment, so I've been going solid the whole day. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a bite to eat and then do some more covering over the trenches, and then keep going with this and film as I go.
Well, it is a big job, and the next video in the series will detail all the little bits and pieces and how it all came together. So the next video's got heaps of detail, so be sure to like, subscribe, and be notified of the next video that we're going to drop. Matt's got a fairly complex yard, so there's a lot to go through. And massive thanks to Mclaren Vale Irrigation and Hunter for really supporting us on this project. Thank you for watching this video today, and get your lawn on.
You!